Kashif Sohail is one of the best realtors in Maryland and Virginia. Today, he's going to Virginia to show the properties. Realtor Kashif Sohail works diligently to create the videos so that everyone can learn a lot from his tours and showings. In this video, you'll learn a lot about Virginia. There are some stunning Pakistani restaurants in Virginia. Some people travel from long distances to eat Pakistani cuisines. Realtor Kashif Sohail loves Pakistani foods, so he likes to go to these restaurants. Real estate expert Kashif Sohail goes to Virginia often. Today, he is going from Anne Arundel County, Maryland. It's about an hour and a half drive from Anne Arundel County, Maryland. However, some cities are too far from here, so it can take a few hours or much more. Today, he's going to show the properties in areas not too far from Maryland. Some cities in Virginia with affordable housing are Alexandria, Arlington, Dale City, Centerville, Leesburg, Woodbridge, Roanoke, Richmond and few more. Some peaceful places in Virginia include Fairfax, Falls Church, Vienna, Dumfries, Manassas Park and much more. Realtor Kashif Sohail will show to many beautiful areas, so keep watching. In this video, you'll see the list of cities and counties of Virginia, so find your favorite cities in the list and enjoy. Today Realtor Kashif Sohail is going to Virginia through Washington, D.C. The U.S. capital. It is a compact city on the Potomac River, bordering the states of Maryland and Virginia. It's defined by imposing neoclassical monuments and buildings, including the iconic ones that house the federal government's three branches, the Capitol, White House, and Supreme Court. It's also home to iconic museums and performing arts venues, including the Kennedy Center. You must drive carefully here, because usually it's packed and there are so many traffic lights here. Soon after passing Washington, D.C., we'll enter Virginia, so keep watching. Now, we're in Dulles, Virginia. Dulles Airport is only a few miles away. Dulles is an unincorporated area in Loudoun County, Virginia, United States, and is part of the Washington metropolitan area. The headquarters of Northrop Grumman Innovation Systems and Odin Technologies, as well as the former headquarters of MCI Incorporated and AOL, are located in Dulles. The National Weather Service Baltimore, Washington Forecast Office and the National Weather Service's Sterling Field Support Center are also both in Dulles. Dulles covers roughly the southwestern third of Sterling, Virginia, another unincorporated community. The USPS defines Dulles as an acceptable city name for the 20166 zip code, whose recommended city name is Sterling. Dulles is also the city name for zip code 20189. The addresses for shipping parcel to United States embassies and consulates, as well as their employees worldwide, are located in Dulles. Washington Dulles International Airport is partially located in Dulles, although its postal address uses the Sterling name instead, and partially in Fairfax County. The community derives its name from the airport. The airport takes its name from former U.S. Secretary of State John Foster Dulles. This is Washington Dulles International Airport, typically referred to as Dulles International Airport, Dulles Airport, Washington Dulles, or simply Dulles. It is an international airport in the eastern United States, located in Loudoun County and Fairfax County in Virginia, 26 miles west of downtown Washington, D.C. Opened in 1962, it is named after John Foster Dulles, the 52nd U.S. Secretary of State who served under President Dwight D. Eisenhower. The Dulles Main Terminal is a well-known landmark designed by Saarinen. Operated by the Metropolitan Washington Airports Authority, Washington Dulles Airport occupies 13,000 acres straddling the Loudoun-Fairfax line. Most of the airport is in the unincorporated community of Dulles in Loudoun County, with a small portion in the unincorporated community of Chantilly in Fairfax County. The airport is one of the two located in the Washington metropolitan area. Dulles is one of the three major airports in the larger Baltimore-Washington metropolitan area, the others being Reagan National Airport and Baltimore-Washington International Airport. Dulles is considered the region's international air hub, with dozens of non-stop international flights. Dulles has the most international passenger traffic of any airport in the mid-Atlantic outside the New York metropolitan area, including approximately 90% of the international passenger traffic in the Baltimore-Washington region. It had more than 20 million passenger enplanements yearly from 2004 to 2019, with 24 million enplanements in 2019. On a typical day, more than 60,000 passengers pass through Dulles to and from more than 125 destinations around the world. Increased domestic travel from Reagan National Airport has eroded some of Dulles' domestic routes. Dulles overtook Reagan in total enplanements in 2019. However, in 2018, Dulles Airport surpassed Ronald Reagan Washington National Airport, DCA in annual passenger boardings after having fewer passengers since 2015. Furthermore, it still ranks behind Baltimore-Washington International Thurgood Marshall Airport, BWI, in total annual passenger boardings. Dulles is a hub for United Airlines and is frequently used by airlines with which United has code-share agreements, mostly composed of Star Alliance members like Turkish Airlines and Lufthansa. Virginia's business environment has been ranked highly by various publications. In 2019, CNBC named Virginia their top state for business, with its deductions mainly for the high cost of living, while Forbes magazine ranked it fourth, though number one in quality of life. In 2014, a survey of 12,000 small business owners found Virginia to be one of the friendliest states for small businesses. Virginia has the third highest concentration of technology workers and the fifth highest number among U.S. states as of 2020, with the thousands of tech jobs accounting for 11.1% of all jobs in the state and earning a median salary of $98,292. Many of these jobs are in Northern Virginia, which hosts a good deal of software, communications, and cybersecurity companies, particularly in the Dulles Technology Corridor and Tysons Corner areas. Amazon additionally selected Crystal City for its HQ2 in 2018, while Google expanded their Reston offices in 2019. Virginia became the world's largest data center market in 2016, with Loudoun County specifically branding itself Data Center Alley due to the roughly 13.5 million square feet in use for data. In 2020, the state had the second highest average internet download speeds in the United States, with 193.1 megabits per second. Computer chips first became the state's highest grossing export in 2006, and had a total export value of $827 million in 2020. Tourism in Virginia supported an estimated 234,000 jobs in 2018, making tourism the state's fifth largest industry. It generated $26 billion, an increase 4.4% from 2017. The state was eighth nationwide in domestic travel spending in 2018, with Arlington County the top tourist destination in the state by domestic spending, followed by Fairfax County, Loudoun County, and Virginia Beach. Virginia also observed 1.1 million international tourists in 2018, a 5% increase from 2017. Virginia's educational system consistently ranks in the top 5 states on the U.S. Department of Education's National Assessment of Educational Progress, with Virginia students outperforming the average in all subject areas and grade levels tested. The 2020 Quality Counts report ranked Virginia's K-12 education 8th in the country, with a letter grade of B. All school divisions must adhere to educational standards set forth by the Virginia Department of Education, which maintains an assessment and accreditation regime known as the Standards of Learning to ensure accountability. Public K-12 schools in Virginia are generally operated by the counties and cities, not by the state. As of 2019, Virginia has the 6th highest percent of residents with bachelor's degrees or higher, with 38.2%. As of that year, there are 169 colleges and universities in Virginia. In the 2021 U.S. News & World Report ranking of national public universities, the University of Virginia is 4th, the College of William and Mary is 11th, Virginia Tech is 29th, George Mason University is 65th, and Virginia Commonwealth University is 77th. James Madison University is also the third best regional university in the South. There are 124 private institutions in the state, including Washington, Lee University, and the University of Richmond, which are ranked as the country's 9th and 22nd best liberal arts colleges respectively. Virginia Tech and Virginia State University are the state's land-grant universities. The Virginia Military Institute is the oldest state military college. Virginia also operates 23 community colleges on 40 campuses. In 2021, the state made community college free for most low- and middle-income students. George Mason University had the largest enrollment on campus in 2021, though the private Liberty University had the largest enrollment in the state. Among U.S. states, Virginia has the 19th lowest rate of both premature deaths and infant mortality. Virginia has 5 major airports, Washington Dulles International and Reagan-Washington National in Northern Virginia, both of which handle more than 20 million passengers a year, Richmond International southeast of the state capital, and Newport News, Williamsburg International Airport and Norfolk International in Hampton Roads. Several other airports offer limited commercial passenger service, and 66 public airports serve the state's aviation needs.